Today is July 2nd. Do you know what that means? Do you know what it means? Well, if you clicked on this video, then you do. I am going to vlog this. And I don't think this will be a spoiler-free video. I think it's going to be spoilers because I want to talk about it. I need somewheres to talk. So, this is the full disclosure. I will be talking about spoilers, okay? Because in the first one and then the little novella, I wanted so badly for, oh girl, I forever will be forgetting people's names. What is her name? Bro, hold up. It's like the tip of my tongue. I wanna know it before I look it up. Shucks. What's her name? I'm looking it up because I'm gonna sit here all damn day. Adina! Adina. I was nowhere close to that being on the tip of my tongue. Adina. So I was hoping and just like, please don't let her be dead. Like, that's how y'all coming in the very first book, but it's seeming like she is gone. She has left this spirit world. She is done. And can we just say the way they did her was dirty? My guy, you ain't have to do her like that, okay? All her fingers, bro, like that is like a singer's vocal cord. Like chopping off a nursing mom's tit. I mean, come on. You could have just offed her. So, predictions. Are we thinking, oh my God. Well, I don't know her name now. I know Kai's name. Bro, I know you're lying. Payton. Payton, is it? Let me see. Payton, yes. Payton. Do we think Payton and Kai's gonna get together? Do we think she is gonna tell him the truth about her? And where did she run away to? Is she back in the slums, or is she in a city far away, you know? So it says the Powerless Trilogy. So does this mean that novella wasn't part of the trilogy, huh? Is there gonna be a third one? I don't know. I would think there would be another one. Like, anyway, we have the map. So I think she ran to, like, was this like, where is the bowl? Right here. So this is where their war happened. Did she come back to the alley where she knows they're gonna be, or did she come here, or did she go to Tando? So let's just get into it. I also wanted to say that I really think I'm going to change Powerless to 5-star. It's like I still think about it. Like, just yesterday, I was telling my teenager about it, like, from beginning to end. So, I mean, come on. Also, my girl's dead. Like, Adina is gone. She's dead. Like, it's chapter 2 in this book, and she's dead. Also, did I miss when they branded Payton with the O on her chest for an original? Did I miss that? Or am I just supposed to be piecing it together? Because I don't know. But it's the 2nd of July. It is like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I want to see how much I could get, how fast I could read this book. So I just wanted to say that. I'm only on chapter 2. So I think I remember the O on the chest. I think the king gave it to her right before she... Also, Lauren is going on Good Morning America, I think it is, tomorrow, to talk about the 3rd book. So there is going to be a 3rd book. This is the 2nd book. And I want to call the name. Okay? So, I'm going to prove to you that it's still the 2nd. Let's see. Give it time. There we go. July 2nd. And I think it's going to be called Heartless or Hopeless.
What?
The 3rd book in this series. That's what I think it's going to be. I'm kind of leaning, man, because I can see it going both ways. Like Heartless because they had to be heartless, and
we all know y'all like me better.
But okay, so I found out what city they went to. Door. And my girl was kicking ass and taking names and the money. But now we have the forced proximity. Not really forced, I would say. And so now they have the 1 bed thing. But now I am on page 124. And let's get, and she told him that he killed her dad. And at first he was like, come on, man, y'all calm down. Y'all break my TV.
I'll break their neck.
Yes, so she told him that he killed her dad. And at first he was like, what? Me? Then he started remembering.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So, and he knows that she has no powers. But I wonder if he knew that before he found her.
Stop! Boys, spit on me one more time. Stop!
So it's the 3rd. And she released the name of her book. Why didn't I think of that? I knew that. But I didn't. It's fearless, and I don't know how it gets better than this. You take my hand and drag me head first. Hopefully I'll finish the book today. Because y'all ever read a book late at night and then when you wake up you're like, what did I read last night? Because I didn't fall asleep reading it. I saved the book and then went to bed, but what did I read? They met up with old boy, Lenny, and Finn, and old girl. And Now the prince is prisoner. And they went to his mom, Meredith. What a great name to pick, Lauren. Now I remember. Freaking, what's his name? Captured her. And him. The fighter person. The person that does the book, like sets up the fighters. His name starts with an R. Okay, and then I think I saved the book after that. So, we just know it's going to end in a cliffhanger, right? We've all come to that term. Like, we know it's going to end that way. April 2025. Like, one thing about getting older is, like, when you have things to look forward to, it's exciting. But I'm trying not to rush time because, like, my guy, your girl's getting old. So, like, I'm gonna just try to live in today, live in July, and appreciate this book. And then month by month, instead of like, oh my God, I can't wait till, you know, which I probably still won't be able to wait. But the point is, I'll be a year older then, because my birthday's in a few days. So, okay, we'll come back when we're reading. Fearless. I'm halfway through the book. They have escaped Raphael. Okay, they escaped Raphael. They thought they was gonna die, so they did a little again. And could you imagine thinking you're gonna die in the like in the shit, literally in the sewage, dying in shit? But he saved her, and then she turned around and saved him. It was like so cute. And then he shackles them together because he's still gonna bring her home to the king. And the king is back there in, have we ever talked about how we're gonna say this country? Is it Ela? Like, cause igloo starts with the I. Iguana, you know, it has that E sound. What else starts with an I? But then you have Irish. Igloo. So is the E before the G? Okay, but this isn't an English class. So anyway, is it Ela or Isla? Or is it something completely else? I've been saying Isla. But anyway, the king is back there and Isla tripping. Like, not eating, not sleeping. He ain't left the office. Like, I think his heart is broke, baby. It's broke. She done broke the brother's heart, and she was never even in love with him. But she had to use him to get to the, you know, to help the resistance out. Yes. And so she had to use him to help the resistance. But in their track home, when Kai, God damn, I am so bad with names, okay? When Kai was prisoner, he was eavesdropping on their conversation, and which might have did him some good, or might have did them a little good for him to like kind of hear their honest conversations with each other and the things he saw when Meredith, Lenny's mom, took them in. My battery's dying. So I think he might kind of get pulled to the other side, because I think that's what's gonna happen. Okay, that's what's gonna happen in Fearless. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go read, charge my battery, come back.
Currently figured out that this is a childhood best friends, lovers, to strangers, celebrity, second chance romance, small town, I'm vibing. You know, I love Touch Me and I'll Kill You as much as the next game. Dynamic where they're just normal characters and they're like not in the mafia or
they just left the pool that they found, okay? So they was smooching it up in the little pool, and then it started raining, so they got out. Now they're hiding underneath, and they had to start burning her dad's journal or whatnot. Well, she found a letter, and in the letter her dad says that the king has been paying the healers to say that the originals, the ordinaries, I've been calling them the originals this whole time, the ordinaries is weakening their powers. He paid. It's a fully, I mean, we knew it was made up, but Kai is reading that now. So he's having a hard time coming to terms with the fact that he killed all these innocent people. I mean, to begin with, they was already kind of innocent, even if that was true, because how is it their fault that your power is going to be dwindling because of my presence? Like, that sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. Like, it's not like I'm sucking your power. It's just like my being. I mean, you know, but anyway, so, and I never did change my battery. It's flashing.
There was spice, but not too much, but it was a closed door. It was just everything I wanted it to be. It was hilarious. Like, it gave...
Okay, so when Kai said to Peyton, and they were talking about mixing the races, like mixing the elites and the ordinaries, okay? And he was like, well, wouldn't you have like the lesser powers, you know, because like there's a mix. And she was like, don't even insist that my mother cheated, because my mother and my father loved each other. In the journal, it says that Alice, her mom, died, and he buried Alice with the baby. So she was dropped off at his door, and he loved her and raised her as if Alice sent this baby from above. Like, she was above with their baby, and she looked down upon him and said, I'm gonna send you one. You're gonna have your own. Could you imagine if this becomes a movie? And on the little morning news today with Lauren, she was like kind of not hoping, but like kind of pushing towards that there might be something in the works. But I'm just saying, like, if they do a good job at this movie, like they did, excuse me, bless me, thank you, you're welcome. If they do a good job at this movie like they did like Hunger Games. Hunger Games was a good one. Okay, that was a good movie to me. Wow. Like, just already the vision of it in my mind, I just know it's not going to be able to hold a candle to how this is going to look. And like right now, my girl just batted an arrow out of the sky while it was... She a baddie. She a baddie. She knows she a 10. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. And I wonder who they would get to play her. And who would play Kai? Oh my god. I'm not good at that. Like I'm just not good with that. But let me see who I can think. No clue. But the entirety of this book, they are like fighting, he is trying to get her back to the king. And every now and then, you know, you get the chapter of Kit, like just his struggle and stuff. And so I'm thinking it's gonna end when they get there. And so the third book must be the conclusion of just how they are going to change the kingdom. Fearless. I know it. I know. They made it back to the castle, and I knew it. I knew he was gonna make her mad.
Yeah, you know, Faye, because of a lot of first bloods and that search and destroy, she's been overall better throughout this one. You know, we talked to Miles wins, but it was pretty busy. Minnesota got one map win, but it was Toronto with 3 insight having a great day. But Phoenix broke the world record, 46 kills in an individual game 4.
Yeah, for Toronto, guys, just like their hard points making it a lot better. It wasn't the cleanest, good stuff hard point we've ever seen, and they were able to get the job done. Obviously, probably this week before they had their lane, but they were
It's
able to
over.
a team
It's
that's still
done.
looking to find their way inside the bubble.
If Minnesota's right now, they're still at 130 points, but they only have 1 match to go. Yeah, they look around for, you know, making it as a chance. They seem to have a run in this record. So they're going to be something that is going to be something very tough. As we look forward in the day, it was LA taking on Atlanta Phillies. We all thought it was going to be Atlanta. Some called it 3-0. Some perfectly called it a 3-1. As it was LA Thieves once again starting strong at hardpoint. They look like they're winning like 60 to 80% of their game ones at this point.
I don't know how I feel about it because Atlanta would be hot. He finally admitted to her that he loved her.
I have to tip my hat to them because they kept the base ones very, very